So it ends in defeat this afternoon. How frustrating was it the way things turned out today?
Yeah, really bad morning for us. Definitely a bad game. The way everything happened. I think that we started actually the game quite well, with a good chance from Smithy. I think it was a quite decent first half, according to how good Blackburn has been actually playing at home here. But as well, I think one of the slight improvement compared to other first half over the last few games. Still, I think that we needed more sequences on the ball, be a little bit more, aggressive when we had the ball. But it looked everything like quite under control, not big chances for anyone, and then it happened, the situation of the red card. That is just a game changer.
And was that almost the worst possible time, the last action of the first half, to get a red card?
Yeah, it's very disappointing because, as I said, we were preparing to make some changes for the second half. I was very convinced that we had a lot of opportunities to change things and to improve things. And obviously, when you consider red card at this moment, is really bad timing. All the images we had ready to adjust gone, and then it's a new game scenario. And unfortunately, I think that the second half we knew that it was about resilience. It's about waiting for our moment, our opportunity to get some chances, and then it's true that Blackburn got one clear chance before the first goal, but then the first goal is a deflection from a shoot from distance that obviously when you're playing with 10 you tend to be a little bit lower, and then it's a deflection that they score the first one, and then the second is in a set piece that again, when you are with 10, usually is the kind of situation you should avoid to concede. But I give credit as well to the guys. I think that we never gave up, that we try our best against a team that has been doing well. And of course, it's very disappointing that we got this game scenario and then 2-0 down. It was very difficult, but we need to move on, think about Tuesday and just forget this game as soon as possible.
And once it did become 2-0, is it then a case of making sure that and no more goals are conceded, as it does become so difficult with the one less player? Yeah,
we know that the game scenario will be difficult, but again, we have managed before to compete with 10 men. We need to be better at this, and as I said, for me it was very important to not lose our head in the first minute, just because we knew that they have quality in the pockets, that they have players that can make this last pass, as Dolan, as Caldwell. They got some good players in that area, and for us it was about finding the right moment. We kept players like Smithy, like Koki, until he was feeling more tired, to try to get some legs on the counter. It was a pity that we had to sub as well Caddy, because his capacity to keep the ball would have been important, but we had to take a decision. We felt that Michi was good at holding the ball and give us some momentum, and we thought that Nico has this energy to go up and down, but unfortunately, as I said, red card, the way we conceded the first goal, the second one, is one of these days. So we just need to try to improve, because we need to improve a lot of things and make sure that on Tuesday we have a very strong performance against Hull.
And how important is it, now that the unbeaten run is gone since the opening day, that the wins are starting to get on the board after today?
For me, it's very important that we start to play much better, and it's very important that we have a very good performance on Tuesday. Good teams after defeat always react, and I think that was the case last season. Now we need to show what we are made of, and I think that on Tuesday I know that the supporters will be with us. Hopefully we can recover as well some players that have been injured. Today we were missing some very important players, unfortunately, and that's not an excuse. I think that some of our players need to take a step forward, and again, it's time to look at ourselves and just to be better.
And finally, looking ahead to Hull, how important is it that we look at that first half performance, a promising performance, rather than when things became so difficult with 10 men in the second half?
Yeah, as I said, I think it was a decent first half. It's not that I'm super excited about the way we played, but definitely was an improvement, a step forward compared to the last starts of the games. We got this clear chance of Smithy, as I said, that those situations, if we have the quality to score, I've been talking to the guys that it's a game changer when you can take the lead. But at the same time, we're aware that we need to improve. So again, I'm very critical with myself. I'm very critical about how many things we need to improve. I'm aware as well that this is a process where we got a lot of new players for this league, and a lot of players that needs to understand that being accountable and being resilient in this league is very important, and that's the process where we are. So hopefully our supporters will help us on Tuesday. I'm sure that they will, and then all together we can have, as I said, a very good, strong performance that gives us 3 points.